We are witnessing women en masse pool their resources to support a woman who ended the lives of her own 3 children, which is not just an allegation.
Why don't we report that Lindsay Clancy allegedly killed her children, or that she is accused of killing her children? Well, if you followed court cases before, you'll know that that's usually the case. We do not convict a defendant in our reporting. Allegedly accused, those are words we use. However, in Lindsay Clancy's trial, she is not disputing that she strangled her children, Cora, Dawson, and Callan. And her lawyer said this in opening statements.
And they would bring their evidence in front of a jury that she knows that she killed these children. We'll sit here, listen to their evidence, but I suggest to you that the issue for consideration is what was going on in that woman's mind.
And in a civil suit filed by Lindsay Clancy, her lawyer says, quote, Lindsay now faces a lifetime of unbearable grief of waking up every day knowing that she killed her children. That part is not alleged. What's at stake in her trial is whether it was premeditated or whether she shouldn't be held criminally responsible because of postpartum psychosis.
Whether she did it is no longer the question. The question now is, why are women collectively blaming her husband, showing more empathy for her than the children, and funneling $1 million to her through a proxy GoFundMe campaign? This is the Musgrove family GoFundMe. It says that this is for the 2 people who remained at Lindsay's side through every step, her parents, Mike and Paula. And you would think, since this GoFundMe is for her parents, that the image uploaded to represent the fund would be, I don't know, a picture of her parents? But instead, there is an image of thousands and thousands of women standing in solidarity with a woman in a wheelchair who is, of course, the woman who terminated her offspring, which coincidentally is the #1 thing the sisterhood consistently comes together to support. A woman's right to do exactly that. Now, to really understand the motive behind the financial support, we can simply look at the comments left by the donors. Spoiler alert, they all state explicit support for Lindsay, with a mention of her parents thrown in as an afterthought. Some donors even call Lindsay a good mom, which is fucked up. Here's the woman who apparently set up this GoFundMe, and her mannerisms certainly check out. In her comment section, you can see someone say, please put it in her parents' name. I don't want him to sue Lindsay for it. She replies, it will be. This GoFundMe is obviously functioning as a proxy for supporting Lindsay. And it's easy to come to that conclusion since they and the whole world are with this woman. Keep in mind, they don't even know for sure this woman isn't criminally responsible for her actions. And even if the court does find her responsible, do you think their support will disappear? Of course it won't. And why would it? Astrology says he did it, she didn't. Enough said. They've also gone beyond, well, maybe she was psychotic. They're making direct accusations that her husband did it, that he's some narcissist manipulator. The fact that he is not even up for question on whether or not he's the one who did it, and they still point the finger at him, well, that reveals something, doesn't it? From that, we can safely assume if a father admitted to doing this to his children while suffering from his own alleged psychological problems, these same exact women would crucify him. Their sympathy depends entirely on that parent being a woman, and not solely on a human going through psychological torment due to medication, parenthood, and hormones.